Amouage Interlude, man. This fragrance always nauseated me. On myself, at least. I used to like it on other people, the times that I have smelled it on other people. I always appreciated what it smelled like others. But when I wore it, nauseated, fucking disgusting. It was overwhelming. It bothered me on so many different levels. That was at that time. I don't know how it's gonna make me feel now because I have the Iris version and that one doesn't do that. I mean, it feels a lot better than the original formulation. Granted, there's tons of people that like that blue beast because it was that like 14-hour plus longevity on the skin and crazy. And you're paying $200 to $300 for this fragrance that's beyond polarizing until now, probably. I went on Amazon and I found the cheapie for like under $30 that apparently looks like Amouage Interlude, but let's see if it smells like it. Let's roll my motherfucking music so we can check out a $27.99 clone off of Amazon. We're all alone. From the south side, in case you cared, out of all your friends, I want to be Cuba. Blessed morning, my beautiful peoples. You know who it is. It's your boy, C to the U to the B to the A. So I bought it for $27.99. And before I looked up anything, you can visually see that it was an absolute duplicate of Amouage Interlude, man. The house is called Ard Al Zafaran, and this particular fragrance is called Midnight Oud. I mean, it's a spitting clone of Interlude, man, if I do say so myself. Just going through the scrolls and finding cheapy fragrances off the haul that I did off of Amazon, this stuck out like a sore thumb. So I figured maybe this clone is actually a little bit toned down and might change my perspective on Amouage Interlude, man, so I can revisit the original or just keep a $27.99 version of it. So this joint was on Prime. It got here, I mean, fast as shit, but it wasn't 2 days. It was a little bit more. So we're gonna check it out right off rip. Is without the cellophane. There's a little like holograph thing in the back. I initially thought it was Latafa, but it's clearly not. Well, that's a interesting presentation. Look at that. That is different. It's got a crown with like pubes on it. Or it's like the queen's crown or king's crown. Then he has a little shit around his neck that's choking him out, like covering his face. You got a little, is this plastic? No, metal crown. Okay, unusual, not bad looking. It is a dark hue blue bottle, and I do smell shit in the air already. Somewhat. So let's go ahead and crack this joint open. It's just funny because it looks like fucking shitty panty liner with a crown. But $27.99? I've seen worse. So let's take the top off. The nozzle isn't spraying in my eyeball. And let's check out Midnight Oud by, what's the house again? I don't even remember the house. Ard Al Zafaran. Okay, let's just spray this shit and see what's what. I'm gonna do 2 sprays because Blue Beast is a grenade. So if they're trying to copy it, they need to keep that same energy. So let's see. Yeah, it's pretty close. Yeah. Fuck. Definitely not as strong, but it's up there. It's got a little funk. Obviously, you can tell by the cringe and crunch in my face that I need Botox, but other than that, it's definitely in the Interlude Man bowl. I mean, I don't like the scent profile, but it is close. I don't like it. And I know paper's not gonna do it justice, so I feel like I gotta spray this shit on skin. From what I remember, again, I don't have Interlude Man, the original. I only have the Iris one. That comparison is just not gonna be accurate. It's not bad. This one's actually even spicier, but there's something in here that's extra fucking sharp. Oh, God. All right, I really don't wanna, I don't wanna spray this on my skin. Let me just do the hand and I'll just get a Brillo brush and wash it off. All right, let me air it out for a sec. Damn, I really don't like that DNA. I don't know why. I don't know why it bothered. It just doesn't work for me. I'm sure if I smelled it on you, it'll probably smell amazing. Not that I want to fucking smell you, but you know. It's not an exact clone, but there's a lot of reminders of Amouage Interlude, man. This one just feels just extra synthetic-y. The opening is not the same. This one, there's some real harshness on this opening. It's like it's struggling to get past that opening spot to actually dry down into what the fragrance is supposed to be. But the opening is just really fucking scratchy. Like I even feel it in the back of my throat a little bit. Ugh. I don't like it because I don't like the scent profile. Not that I don't like this fragrance. But it's not 100% clone, not even 90% on Amouage Interlude. Also, it doesn't have the same performance as Amouage Interlude at all, because that shit, one spray of that fucking bomb and it's crazy. Yeah, I don't like the scent profile. I went in knowing that I wasn't gonna like the scent profile, but this actual scent kind of just detaching the scent profile, not disgust. Disgust is a strong word. Just unpleasantness, whatever. I don't think that this one is like super bright and punchy. Like if you're gonna make a clone of Amouage Interlude, man, I would expect that shit to be like a boom. You need to put nuclear shit in here for it to be like one spray, like everybody's dying. Now we're in mid and dry down portion. That harsh synthetic opening is gone. So that's a definite plus. This one seems a little bit more powdery in that midsection. There's struggles of citrus trying to come through, but right now it's more powdery, strong oud, and a little bit of like this cumin undertone. Again, the performance is not there comparatively speaking, so this feels like it's a mid-tier, low mid-tier as far as performance. It's $27.99 though. It gets better the more that it dries down for me. That opening is just really crazy. $27.99 is Midnight Oud by, what the hell are their names again? Ard Al Zaffaran Trading Company. Is it worth it? It's like buying a Starbucks coffee or a cocktail. If you're an Interlude Man super fan and you want to buy a version that maybe you can wear to work, this might be a good alternative for you for under $30. If you're looking to experience Amouage Interlude, man, in its full glory, but don't want to spend the bread, would this be an alternative? No, it's not in that same stratosphere. Like the other one is an experience all in its own. Like the Blue Beast is the Blue Beast for a reason. This is not beastly at all. If we were doing side by side from memory, I would say it's around like 68% close to the Amouage Interlude, man, which is fucking like the discount amount that you get just purchasing this fragrance. Well, it's more, but you know what I mean. Midnight Oud, as far as Amouage Interlude, man, clone goes, is not a ball sprayer. But if you want a toned down, chill version of it that you want to wear in the winter and maybe overly spray and still not have that OD projection, might be a good alternative. I'll leave a link in the description if you guys want to check out Midnight Oud. But yeah, it's not a ball sprayer for me. I mean, Interlude Man wasn't a fucking ball sprayer for me, but I'll see y'all bitches next time. Let me know what other clones or fantastical versions of Amouage Interlude Man you like, so I won't buy them. I'll see y'all bitches next time. You know it is biggest in the game. Smooches.
What's fresh? Who's best? Wanna know who's gonna pass the test? For the fly gun holder, money folder, motor roller, start tack when it's time to call back. For the rough, rugged, and raw way, this nigga Jay, it's a game, but he don't play. Hey, for all the chicks that got dead in the penthouse suite on top of my mom's crib. It's nonsense you never get in. It's nonsense that you would think that you would.